Okay, so we solved it by solver using the simplex. What would happen if we just did sorts? I mean, we used a fancy algorithm and all kinds of setups, but how much worse or how much better off would we have been if we just sorted by our preferences? We'll just sort these by our preferences and then plug in the payoffs into here and then, see what we get. So let's go ahead and select these. Let's go ahead and just select the A through D. All right, we've got that all selected, and we're going to go to data and sort. And we're going to sort by preference 1, smallest to largest. Then we're going to add a level, and we're going to sort by preference 2. And then we're going to sort by preference 3. And we're going to say OK. All right, and so we're going to turn all these into zeros again. Just because, so I'm just going to select that and drag it all the way down to our tables. All right, and all right. So in here we're just going to put in, these are going to be table 1 until we run out. 1, 1, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's good. So all 8 of the people who wanted that got it. We're going to move over, and now we're going to do table 2. So we're going to put 1s in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that one's not filled up, but those were the first ones. Table 3s, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and these 3s we're going to put over here because it was their second choice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to go to our 4s, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to make these yellows, so I remember I have to come back. And look at them later because they got shoveled out. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So some of those will get there, right? So we've got 5. We can probably give it 3 of them without. Now we're into 5s, so we're going to give our 5s their first choice. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those 5s don't get it. But this 5 is a double 5, so we're going to give it a 1 and go back up there. Give that. Make that yellow because it probably shouldn't be in there. It's not the highest value. And there we go. We've got to put this one in a table that 4 is full, so we've got to move these guys someplace else and this someplace else. Since everybody else is full up, who's not full? table 2. So we will put these guys over in table 2. Make these zeros. Alright, and I'm going to hit save so it recalculates for me. And then I come down. Alright, I have too many table 1s. I have 6, I have 4. Oh, I missed those. I put them in the wrong one, didn't I? I put them in 1s, not 2s. So these are 1, 1, 1, 1, and 0, 0, 0, 0. It's nice to have those summers down there to see where we are. So I have 8, 8, 6, and 9. So I've got to move 3 of the 5s, or 1 of the 5s over into a 4. Oh, and this guy never got put. So, and 40 is 5, 5, and 5. So probably should put that there because it will maximize, and then we're 9. This one, 1. And 0. And are there any of our 5s who would have preferred to be in or whose second choice would be a 4? And so this one's second choice would be a 4, so I'm going to make that a 0. And go over and put a 1 in the 4s. And I save. And there I go. I got 160, which was less than our 176. But it was still pretty good. And most of our people actually got their first choice. Did more of them get the first choice? Well, we're going to go ahead and sort this whole thing. And I'm going to sort by the total payoff. And smallest to largest. Ooh, so we put a bunch in table 2 that weren't so happy about being in table 2. But after that, so we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that didn't get their first choice just by using the sorting into first. We end up with 8 that did not get their first choice. And if we go to the solver sheet, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that didn't get their first choice as well. But in this system, we managed to get more 3s and 2s, and maybe we didn't get as many with the higher values. But nonetheless, you could have done this with a simple sort as long as there aren't too many columns, and you would have gotten a fairly similar result. The whole sorting algorithm is what most people do, but it turns out it's not quite optimal.